during the seminar, and we hope you'll take advantage of that. Email over your questions. And if we don't get to you right during the presentation, we will certainly follow up and respond to your email at a later date. So again, welcome. Here's our approach in basics and how we believe that ELP we can be a benefit in your corridor and your pathway installations. Our engineers have designed the products to distribute the light comfortably, and we think efficiently and effectively. By comfortably, I mean we've addressed glare with the asymmetric design in our fixtures, and we hope that you will utilize those fixtures with that type of design. We think it's beneficial. And we also use high quality reflectors, and concealing that light source is what we think ultimately makes for that comfort level. And when I talk about efficiency, I'm talking about the combination of the quality LEDs. We're partnered with Osram in both our standard drivers and our LEDs, so we have great confidence in that. That in combination with this reflector system, we think provides great efficiency. And because we conceal the source, we don't have those additional optics such as lenses, which we think inhibits ultimately the efficiency of the fixture itself. And when I say effective, I'm talking about, I believe we have a solution for your specific requirements. So the combination of all those, efficiency, effectiveness, we think we have some good tools for you that will be of use to you in your designs. And the design is, of course, paramount. We're all chasing watts and we're chasing lumens these days, and so we're serious about performance, always have been. It is part of our reputation. Now, architecture certainly plays a big part in a lot of the styling of the space and often gets a little bit more priority over the efficiency of your systems, and we have some answers for that too. So as I mentioned to you, our design is asymmetric, and this graphic gives you some idea about what I mean. So we patented the reflector design, concealing our light source. You'll see the non-requirement for lensing and other optics for adjustability, and ultimately that gives us more, frankly, more lumens per watt. So let's get to the topic. Our topic today being corridors. Corridors being passageways, transition spaces, and generally safety and wayfinding are certainly a priority, I'm sure, in your designs. But that design doesn't need to exclude interest. Here in this photograph, this application, our AK fixtures and this barrel-type ceiling provides a welcoming and pleasant type architectural space. And lighting plays that crucial role. Also included in lighting the ceiling is certainly primary, but you want to illuminate those walls, and low-level lighting is probably the third component that ultimately makes for effective design and effective lighting in a desirable space. So those three orientations of throwing light of distribution are certainly our strength. We have fixtures, single fixtures that can be used in any three of these combinations, whether it's an uplight, whether it's wall washing, fixture installed in the ceiling, or whether you want to do it at low level. And in addition, we have fixtures that are specific to individually these orientations. So let's talk about some of those fixtures. Now, keep in mind, today I'm only talking about a few of the choices you have with ELP, and part of my goal is for you to realize that we have a whole family of fixtures for multiple type applications. But these that we're going to talk about briefly today, I hope will spur some creativity, maybe spur some questions, a desire for more information. We think that with our fixtures, because of their efficiency, spacing will be an advantage to you. The way we distribute our light, the way they've been engineered, is you can use ultimately less fixtures and accomplish illumination levels that you can only achieve with other choices using more in quantity. So we deliver a lot of lumens out of our fixtures. We like to think that we put the throw of light is directly where you need it, and we have options in those orientations, as we've talked about a little bit. But I want to be specific about the fixtures that we have available. And I think where we start with that is our AK series. Many of you are likely familiar and have used this product in one application or another. The application photograph you see here is as an indirect, simple installation, simple recess with a simple trim. We certainly give you a lot of different choices for how you want to install it, whether it be trimless. We have a full lens faceplate to make a single frame for installation. That's used effectively in healthcare type applications where you want a nice wipe down feature. We can do that with this AK series. So the specs you're seeing on the screen are in reference to our 4-foot unit. And the 2-foot unit actually is our workhorse, but this gives you some idea of how we are effective in what we're producing with these fixtures and how they might be applicable to your corridors. So 6,000 fixture lumens, that's lumens right out of the fixtures. We always reference fixture lumens when we talk to specifiers. The wattage and what you're getting per foot is shown there for you. So our AK can be considered in a lot of different type of applications. This slide is showing our high output in both the 2-foot luminaire and our 4-foot luminaire. The calcs on the wall here have been actually reduced by 30%, and you can see the ratios, the max-min ratios you get there on this type of wall wash application. So you may find that effective. With our high output on our 4-foot 88 watts, you're getting over 12,000 lumens. So a lot of output available on this series. With some of your applications, you may want something that's more of a vertical throw, something that's washing that wall that you want to install either close or right at the wall itself. And we have another series for those types of applications. This being our DW series, it is an asymmetric. You see it can be what the effectiveness as far as lumens per watt that you get with this fixture. It is becoming increasingly popular for slot type applications, your floating ceiling type applications, where it's mounted directly at the wall. It can be mounted in the recessed version as you see here, and you can specify at what dimension you want to recess this product. It was originally designed to be most effective, like 8 inches away from the wall, but it is certainly applicable for these slot types installations. If you'd rather not recess it or don't require it to be recessed, it is equally effective installed flush, as you can see there on the right graphic. So consider our DW series for those types of applications. Now, if you have a requirement to where you want a more symmetrical throw, we have a product for that, and that's our DL series, our straight downlight. We recently introduced a recessed lens version of this, which you see in the photograph here, but it is available with a standard lens that you see that on the graphic on the lower right there. And it is a performer and is certainly applicable for your slot type applications. And we've seen this applications in corridor type designs frequently and on the increase, and I think that our performance, what we're putting out of our fixtures, is certainly what is driving the popularity of these two fixture series, both the DW and the DL. healthcare in particular, but it has a lot of different application potentials. So we've covered a little bit with these two fixtures in reference to corridor is the ability to illuminate indirectly, meaning lighting the ceiling and washing walls with our DW and DL series. And low level is the third component, which leads us to our LS series. This, over the last couple of years, has become very popular. In fact, our most popular fixture for these type of applications. So installed 12, 18 inches above the floor. What is really driving the fixture and its popularity is, number one, its output, high lumen output, aperture LED, low wattage, available in both a 2 and a 4 watt LED. The 2 watt has great applications in smaller spaces. We're getting a lot of use for that in in healthcare patient rooms or patient restrooms. Those in combination with an amber lens that you see here. We've done a blue lensing in NICU type units where that type of lighting has become effective. So you see the different type of applications that are available. They can be trimless. We can customize those face plates for you, the different lensing options. And we have exterior versions of the LS as well that's available for you. But really why I want you to consider this is the horizontal throw. And it is remarkably different than the other choices you have. On a comparative basis, when I say other choices, I'm meaning low wattage, small aperture LEDs, which most of the market tendency out there is marker type, where you get more of a blob throw. So if in your design you want to distribute light more fully on a horizontal basis, I would encourage you to take a look at this fixture and to see the advantages it will present for you. So the ISOs on this slide will give you an idea that what's being compared here is relatively same aperture size, relatively same wattage, and you can see the general difference in distribution. And we think that that is a great advantage for you, and it has been taken advantage of in many specifications, many designs. Anywhere from hospitality, where it is very popular, and healthcare applications in particular. Now, I talked about a little bit at the beginning how the architectural element is sometimes takes priority when you're designing corridors and pathways, or in this case, a staircase in a nice auditorium setting. We have options for that, and that's our gypsum-based molded casted type products. In this particular case, the hole in the wall. If you're not familiar with this series, we offer this product in the wall, as you see here, as well as in the ceiling. We call our hole in the ceiling series, which are downlight fixtures. But for corridor, for pathway lighting, this is a great choice when you want a little bit more of a design element. The idea behind it is creating interest in a space that's a little more eye candy, and it's worth spending a little bit of time so you understand exactly how this product is effective, how it's installed, and what distinguishes it from other products that are out there. There's no shortage for sure of mud-in type fixtures out on the marketplace, but this one is a little different. So what you're seeing in these slides is physically how this works. So you have two elements. You have the casting in the first graphic there on the left. You see the casting, and then you see the lighting component at profile on the bottom, which installs through the aperture and is maintained that way as well. So you have full access to the lighting component right through the aperture. That casting gets secured to the structure, to the framing, which you see in the middle slide. Casting, in this case, is screwed right to 2x4, and the JIP, the wallboard is secured directly right next to it, and so you have a typical drywall joint there, tape and mud, and the end result is just a finished aperture, which you see on the slide on the right. Now what makes this different from different mud-in type applications is that you have a stout casting. So that's 5/8 inch thick molded casting. So it's stout. You don't have a thin layer of mud right up to the aperture, mud rings, which frequently come with those mud-in type fixtures. Here you have something that over time you don't have to worry about joints, thin mud coats right to the aperture. So if you have a great drywall installer who's going to give you seams to your satisfaction, he's going to have no special installation requirements for this. Long-lasting, stout, and a nice clean aperture. Even when this product is not illuminated, it is a wonderful addition to your architecture. Many different aperture sizes. You're seeing just a few on this slide, but from as small as 4x6 all the way up to 8x54. And if you want to customize it, if you have something in mind, you say, John, I know you got a great lighting component, but I'd like to tweak your 6x13 aperture a little bit to fit my application. Inquire. Many of our castings, many of the apertures that are available have come about just that way, by inquiry by architects and other specifiers to meet their needs. It's something that we're effective at, can do in a short period of time and cost effectively. Now we're also offering products to suit your exterior corridors, your exterior pathways. In this case, a ramp, a parking ramp. The fixtures that are most effective and most popular for those applications are our CP units, which are recessed exterior fixtures applicable as a concrete pour type installation. The WLS that you see noted there is virtually the same fixture, but that's for surface mounting. And then casted products, the hole in the walls that we just talked about, we make available in an exterior application. We change up the formulation of the casting a little bit to make it applicable for those type situations. And the LS fixture. I touted the interior version pretty good earlier. We also have a exterior version. You see the small aperture fixture there as a surface mount, but that can be recessed as well for the exterior. Again, the 2 and the 4 watt, a low level pathway, low level light for pathway, very, very effective. One of the benefits of our CP series, a unique feature, is our lens design, which you see here in profile on this slide. Our regressed lens we designed, and it has proven effective both on a maintenance level, so you don't have a flush lens. It also works well in the pixelation that you sometimes see with flat lens on reflector systems, especially at distance. Our regress lens certainly addresses that item with the LEDs. So it's unique to us. Also, it's a performer. Low wattage, delivering 800 lumens. You get an idea here from this ISO what the spacing requirements might be. IES generally suggests or recommends 5 to 30 foot candle average on corridor lighting, depending on what the application is. So all the fixtures that we have talked about up till now and that we offer will put you in that box. We'll give you a tool to make that happen. We believe that we can do it with less fixtures than the options that you have out there, and we can only ask that you take a look, that you do the comparison and see exactly what I'm talking about as far as the efficiency and effectiveness of these products. There are new products available from ELP. In particular to the application we're talking about today is our LW and LD series. We have developed this product as a small aperture, high output wall washer, both in in 2 configurations, which you see here. One that is effective as a wall washer, which can be installed 3 feet from your wall surface to give you effective illumination. As you can see, it's a performer. with over 1,300 lumens at that 12-inch aperture. Now we have all the different installation applications available. I'm showing here it's shown here as a trimless mud-in type version, but you certainly can have it installed in the trim version if you like. So we would like you to consider this product for your applications. We think there's a need for this type of product in the marketplace. There are plenty of linear small aperture LED fixtures out there. We think that if you compare, we've done the comparison, is how they perform in comparison to what we're offering, is we think that we have benefits for you with this fixture. So that's the LW and the LD. Part of the reason why we have maintained our reputation as a performance type company is those LED manufacturers that we partner with, in particular Osram, who have upgraded. And so all our LED lines, and I bring this up, we are currently updating our website, and included in that will be updated IES files. But if you currently have IES files, there may be a multiplier you need to consider that include these upgrades, which we introduced first quarter of this year. So we're very pleased about that. Osram has also upgraded their drivers. Their 0 to 10 is standard on most of our fixtures. Most of the fixtures that we talked about today, that is a programmable type driver. That benefit many are taking advantage of. We factory program them, so if there's a level that you want programmed right into your fixture, we do that right here at the factory. So you would indicate that with a low level, indicating the either the wattage you prefer or the output that you want to accomplish on the fixtures. You have that choice with these programmable drivers. So why is ELP an advantage, and why should you choose ELP? We've been around a long time in the industry. We got into the industry with a linear fluorescent fixture, which was leading the industry at the time, and we've now taken that engineering and these styles of fixtures into the LED world, and are again the top performers in the industry, particularly in our linear products. They're reliable. We partner only with the best companies. The materials that we use in the products have always been quality, and they have remained so. That includes our reflector and the materials we're using there. That in part is what gives us the distribution and the output levels that we're able to achieve. We think that we have solutions. With our whole family of products, we think that we have solutions for all applications, either individually or in combination. There are answers there for you, and we are here to support you. We are not the biggest manufacturer out there. We are a moderately sized manufacturer, but we pride ourselves in how we relate both to our agents and to you, our specifiers. We deal on a daily basis directly with you all, and we encourage you to contact us with questions that you have, both general and both technical. We have a great staff of engineers that can answer questions quickly and effectively for you. We think that's an advantage that you don't find with a lot of factories, and we certainly pride ourselves in that. I want to thank you again for attending today. As I said at the beginning, the objective here was to inform you that we have products that are effective in corridor type applications, whether it be as an indirect source, whether you want to wash walls, or a combination of those two, and the third component, products that give you low level, washing the floor. We have products that fit all those requirements. I think you will find them efficient. You will find them attractive. We have architectural products that give you a lot of tools for effective designs, and I encourage you to visit our website, particularly its upgrades, which you'll see in just a few weeks now, and there'll be a large announcement about that that will promote both about what we've talked about today and all our products lines. The questions are coming in, and we thank you for that, and we thank you for your participation. Those questions that haven't been answered, we will certainly be on top of and follow up with shortly. You've been generous with your time, and we look forward to continue to work with you, and we thank you for working with us in the past and these great applications, these great designs to be a part of. Good luck and happy fall.